All right, welcome back to Module 2. In our last session, we really got into the nitty-gritty, the DNA of a box. Now, we're going to take that knowledge and put it to work. We're about to unpack the entire Boxpool product range, giving you the toolkit you need to become that go-to expert who can find the perfect fit for any customer every single time.
So, let's start with a scenario. The phone rings, you pick it up, and the customer on the other end says, "Hi, I need a box." Sounds simple enough, doesn't it? I mean, this is probably going to be the most common call you get. But here's the thing. That simple, kind of vague request, that is your single biggest opportunity to shine. This is where a good telecaller becomes a great one.
See, your goal isn't just to find a product name in a catalog that matches what they ask for. No way. Your mission, and this is what's going to make you so valuable, is to shift from being an order taker to being a true problem solver. You're here to listen, to understand their challenge, and then guide them to a brilliant solution they probably didn't even know existed.
So let's make it official. Section 1 is all about your new role, packaging consultant. And listen, this isn't just some fancy title. It's a whole new mindset. You are the expert. You're the one who provides real, tangible value, not just a price on a product. So let's dig into the tools you'll be using to do just that.
First up, let's talk about the everyday essentials. Now, I personally like to call these the workhorses, and for good reason. These are the strong, dependable, get-the-job-done solutions that are going to solve the vast majority of your customers' problems day in and day out.
These 5 product types right here, this is your bread and butter. You're going to get to know them really, really well. From a small e-commerce shop shipping out t-shirts to a big factory moving heavy parts, these products cover a massive range of needs, and they're going to be at the heart of most of your conversations.
Okay, this table is basically your secret weapon, your cheat sheet on a call. When a customer says they're shipping, heavy electronics, your brain should immediately go ping, double wall 5-ply for maximum strength. If they say they have a bunch of weirdly shaped items, you've got an instant answer. Corrugated rolls. Think of this as your quick start guide to sound like a pro from day one.
All right, now that we've covered the workhorses, let's dive into something a bit more specialized: food packaging. You see, this isn't just about putting food in a box. It's about protecting it from moisture, keeping it fresh, and of course, meeting food safety standards. These are very specific solutions for very specific industries.
For instance, imagine a Jaggery seller calls you. They're shipping this delicate, traditional product that's super sensitive to moisture and can break easily. You don't have to guess what they need. We have a purpose-built answer: the Jaggery packing box. It's literally engineered to fight off moisture and prevent breakage. Problem solved.
Here's another perfect example. A fruit exporter who's shipping mangoes can't just throw them in any old box. It's not going to work. They need incredible strength so the boxes can be stacked high on a pallet, and they absolutely need ventilation so the fruit doesn't spoil. That's exactly what our corrugated mango box is designed for.
And let's bring it local. Think about a neighborhood bakery. For them, presentation is everything, but they're also working with a tight budget. Our 1-kilogram cake box hits that sweet spot perfectly. It looks great, it's totally food safe, and it's affordable, making it the ideal choice for showing off their beautiful cakes.
Okay, so far we've talked a lot about utility, just getting a product safely from point A to point B. But now, let's shift gears and talk about the experience. Sometimes the box is just as important as what's inside. This is where you, as a consultant, can add some serious value for your clients.
I want you to really let this quote sink in. For clients selling things like jewelry, high-end electronics, or sending out fancy corporate gifts, the box isn't just a container. The box is the handshake. It's the first impression, and it sets the stage for everything that follows.
This slide breaks down the two sides of the packaging coin perfectly. On the left, you have your sturdy, functional, corrugated box. Its job is protection. But on the right, you have the rigid box. Its job is branding and creating a premium experience. So if a client ever uses a word like impress or luxury or high-end, that is your cue. That's the trigger to start talking about rigid boxes.
And our premium line is more than just one product. We've got a whole suite of options. From beautiful, elegant jewelry boxes to those really sleek magnet boxes that just feel so satisfying to open. These are the tools that help a brand make a lasting impression. And hey, what if they want something totally unique? That's where our custom graphic design services come into play.
So, you now know the products, you know the workhorses, and you know the premium showstoppers. Let's put it all together. We've covered the what, now it's time for the how. This is your step-by-step, practical playbook for nailing every single customer call.
And here it is. It really is this simple. Your 4-step consulting process. First, you identify what they're shipping. Second, you assess their main priority. Is it strength, cost, branding? Third, you ask those key follow-up questions about weight, fragility, and budget. And finally, you match them to the perfect solution. This simple framework is what transforms you from an order taker into an invaluable problem solver. It ensures you don't just sell a box, you sell the right box.
So there you have it. You've got the product knowledge, you've got the process, you have everything you need to guide any customer to their perfect packaging solution. From now on, you're not just answering the phone, you're solving real business challenges. So, the only question left is, are you ready to be the expert consultant your customers are hoping to find?